I'm going to start a Patreon. The only tier is going to be $500, and the only thing you get is a picture of my feet covered in corned beef hash once a month. Oh, Pokemon, it's been a very long time since I cracked open any sort of Pokemon booster pack in my many days. I think the last time I did it was like 10 years ago, and oh gosh, it might have been even longer than that. And let me tell you right now, they did not look anything like this. Today, we're going to be cracking open the Charizard GX Premium Collection Pokemon Booster Pack Set. I think that's the name of it. Now, I'm not exactly up to date with the meta of the Pokemon world, but I do know one thing. Charizard is always a good bet. Every time you hear about some sort of really expensive pull or something like that, you always hear that Charizard is one of those cards. Now, you get one of them here, and you get a massive one there. We're going to get into that in a second, but I feel like this was a pretty good start to sort of dive back in to the world of Pokemon. You get a full art promo card, one foil card featuring Charmeleon, Charmander, a collector's pin, and then 6 booster packs and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, and a code card for the Pokemon trading card game online. Wait, so they've got like an online version of this? Is this like the online version of Yu-Gi-Oh? Because let me tell you, I used to mess with that heavy back in the day. The Cartoon Network trading card game. I don't know if anyone remembers that. That thing was pretty dope too. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy in half and see what awaits us. Let's start with the star of the show, which I have to assume is this massive full art, which by the way, came pretty bent when I opened it. I don't know if that's like supposed to happen or because it's on thinner cardstock than the normal stuff, but either way, this thing is awesome. I do know they have different types of holofoils now. They've got like rainbow shinies, and they've got like shinies that have distinct textures on them like this one does. So I'm interested to see if we get any of those in those booster packs, but you know what? This right here, this is actually pretty cool. You also get a couple of standard cards, which I assume you can actually play in the game. You've got your standard Charmander, which is holographic. You've got your, another version of the same one we got there. And then you've got a holographic Charmeleon as well. You've also got this thing, which I assume is for the online portion. You guys can have that if you like. In terms of Pokemon merchandise, this coin is the crappiest feeling thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, oh god, it just feels so plasticky and cheap and awful and just, ugh, I don't know why they would include this. I mean, at least like make it out of metal or something. This, garbage. I don't care much for it, but the pin that it comes with, oh, dude, enamel pins right now are like the bee's knees. Everyone's doing them, and Pokemon seems to have caught on the trend as well. This thing looks awesome. I mean, the design of it, the color, the detail, everything about this thing looks dope. I might actually wear this out with something. This looks really cool. Finally, we've got the booster packs themselves. You get 6 of them in Sun and Moon Guardians Rising, Sun and Moon Burning Shadows, Sun and Moon Burning Shadows again, and regular Sun and Moon as long as Steam Siege as well. I remember when the new generation of Pokemon came out, and a lot of people are upset because apparently there's a Pokemon that's like literally just an ice cream cone, and there's another Pokemon that's like trash, and they call it Trubbish, and people were saying, oh my, the days of creative Pokemon have gone, oh no, they've lost their flair. And dude, I distinctly remember there was a Pokemon that was literally a pile of sludge called Muck. And then there was another Pokemon that was that was just a snake written backwards. I mean, he was Ekans, I believe his name was. So yeah, I would say that the creativity of Pokemon is pretty much the same level as it's always been. Let's go ahead and crack one of these open. I think the Sun and Moon is going to be a good place to start. Now, I've watched a couple of Pokemon unboxings in order to prepare myself for this, and I do know it's 3 to the back, and then there's like a holographic at the end of that, so I'll see what happens there. Here is another code card for you. So we'll take this right here. And then we shall see what awaits us in this world of Pokemon. We've got an Alawan Persian. Wow, is this what they look like nowadays? Okay, the design is pretty interesting. Switch, it's kind of cool. Boldore, I do not recognize any of these. Gosh, way to make me feel like I'm totally out of the loop. Morlul, Chinchou, Cutiefly, which is, yeah, no, that lives up to the name. Dratini, which I think is one of the original 151. Spearow, also one of the original 151. You got some Toucan Sam swag going on there, which is reverse. Oh, that's right, they do reverses now. And then we've got a Butterfree for the rare. I gotta assume the value of these things probably fluctuates quite a bit, so you don't really know what something's worth unless you like look it up or something like that. I do know shinies are pretty much a good thing no matter what, so I'm hoping I get one of those. Fingers crossed. All right, so what do we got in this next deck? We've got Guzma. Okay, I guess he's like a trainer or something, right? Probably from one of the newer games. Soul Rock. I really just like doing this just to see what the new Pokemon are. Pulmeria, all right, she looks pretty cool with the cotton candy hair coming. Togedemaru, can you tell I don't speak Japanese? Sock. A little Pepsi Man with even more swag. That's pretty cool. Mudbray, Oddish, Duskull. Wow, that's, I don't even know how you would pronounce that one. Rhyperior, an energy card. I'm hoping for a Charizard. I'm really hoping for a Charizard. You know, I've already got one, but you know, why not get like a bunch of them? Because I can. There's another code card for you. I'm gonna do 2 to the front now because I think I'm not doing it correctly. Whoa, what in the world? Dude, these are like two-tone now. Okay, we got some of the strawberry and the blueberry on both sides. That's pretty cool. Azumarill, Dewit, Mankey. Oh yeah, that was one of the original Pokemon. Literally just switched up the name Monkey. How do you get more creative than that? Funkas. All right, that's cool. Bergmite, Joltik, Manatee. Whoa, hang on a minute. What is this? A Nidoking, which is it's called a break card. We never had these back in the original game. I'm gonna keep that off to the side. A Dragirian and a Persian, I guess, is the rare. I've always wanted to get back into Pokemon, but to be honest with you, I really don't even know where I would start with the series, because they have got to have so many cards out now, let alone all the Pokemon that exist on top of that. I think it's like, what is it up to 600 now? Are there 600 Pokemon? But Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Race, all the way. We got Lana, Tormenting Spray. God, I can't imagine. But what does this do? Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card. If it's a portal card, I don't understand any of that. Alona Grimer. Now that was always one of my favorite Pokemon from back in the day. Scyther was my favorite one. Riolu. Cutiefly, again. Dewpider. Wimpod. Oh, he looks pretty adorable. Rhydon. Okay, I guess that's the reverse one. And then Leadon, which I guess would be the rare. Okay, cool. Oh no, this is the rare. I'm a little out of touch with this. So is there still like a massive competitive scene around Pokemon? Is it still as massive as it was back in like 1999 or whenever it came out? Because the older generation is probably going back and looking it over like I am right now. And it's probably like, oh, I remember Pokemon. It was the bee's knees. And then the new gen's like, oh yeah, Pokemon. It's that thing with the indentured servitude. Aquapatch, Energy Lotto, Wishy-Washy. Ha ha. Creativity at an all-time high. Nose Pass. You know, I gotta wonder what the mindset is when they come up with some of this. This guy looks like he's like from Easter Island or something, but some horrible experiment gone awry. Wimpod, I feel like we already got that one. Gumi, which is, oh, that looks awesome. It's like a wool felt sort of crotchet design. That's crochet. That's pretty cool. Wallamare, Solagoo, I guess that's the reverse. And then Mudsail, which I think is an evolution of Mudbray, is the rare. And this is the last booster pack right here. Sun and Moon, Guardians Rising. There's another code card for you. I'm sure somebody will get some use out of this. I just enjoyed, doing this old walk down memory lane. Energy Lotto, we already got that one. Kamwala, that's the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. Wishy-Washy, once again. Nose Pass, Wimpod, Gumi. Is this the same deck as we got before? It's like beat for beat, exactly the same. Wallamere. Oh my god, they're so cute. That's the reverse, I assume. And then the rare is Octorio. Hula dancing Pokemon. I hope you guys enjoyed this walk down memory lane with me. I understand I am not in my element here at all. I have no clue what I was looking at half the time. All I know is that I really enjoyed kind of seeing some of these old Pokemon come to life. And, I mean, this card right here is so freaking cool. That, to me, was totally worth it. And this pin as well. I feel like if you're going to get one of these boxes, having a cool pin like this so you can show the entire world that you're a giant weeb, essentially, because Pokemon's anime, believe it or not, is kind of the best thing you could ever do. I'm totally gonna make Sir Sebastian pins. Nerds.